Psalm 15:1 says, O Lord, who may abide in your tent, who may dwell on your holy hill? Well, if you're joining us in reading through this 30-day reading plan, today's reading is Psalm 15, and I encourage you to read that passage. Now, in this psalm, we find out that there are certain characteristics that should be in a person's life if they have a walk with God. These characteristics are very straightforward and, if practiced, will significantly enhance your walk with Christ. Now, Jewish poetry does not necessarily have rhyme as English poetry goes. It generally uses a repetition or a parallelism to point out the meaning of a statement. So, in verse 1, the parallelism is found in the two verbs abide and dwell. Both of these verbs have a very meaningful picture associated with them. Now, the word abide generally means to sojourn or travel. Here it has a sense of being inside the tent and moving around in it, getting to know the inside very well. It'd be like having a drawing board or a diagram of a large building and being able to go anywhere you want because of that diagram. The word dwell means to settle down someplace. The picture is really one of consistency and permanence. In other words, when you're dwelling somewhere, you are not going to leave that area. Now, in a very general sense of your walk with Christ, you are settled, knowledgeable of your surroundings, and remaining in that environment. All of these means that your relationship is one of permanence. Unfortunately, many of us don't experience this permanency in our lives. Many times we walk outside the tent just to kind of see what's going on in the world. And so we begin to explore, and the more we explore, the farther we are drawn from God's tent. The farther we go from His tent, the less we listen to the Spirit's leading inside of us. The only way to remain inside the tent is to stay in His Word, regularly speak with Him, and follow with fellowship to those other believers. Now, if we do that, we'll remain inside His tent, and our focus will be continually on Him.